Just take a look. This is a new event and today you'll find out all the details about it. And also, there are daily and weekly rewards plus a lot of leaks. By the way guys, you can get a goose like this absolutely for free. But also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell. Well then, hello to everyone from me. This is Kizaru speaking. Guys, today there's a lot of different information, and I'm not just talking about leaks, but also about jungle Roblox. In short guys, there's a ton of stuff, so this is going to be a really cool video. I honestly don't even know where to start. Alright, let's get started. It's really going to be very interesting now. And of course, we'll take a look at the new event right in the game. So guys, we're starting with Roblox and jungle. Just so you know, already 2 million people are interested. But that's still not all. Full market is, guys, finally a new update. Look at how long it's going to be, even just in the picture. We're gonna have these new pavilions, guys, where we can sell or buy things. This is going to be, guys, an autumn market, something like that. That's how it's translated. Okay. Alright, let's go and see what we've got here. I suggest we turn the page right away. Administrative violations. Well, guys, this means admin abuse will start about an hour before the update, around 10 o'clock EST. Don't miss it. That's 18 in our usual time. This update introduces a new type of event. Guys, a new type of event. You know, I already like this. It really motivates me. Dedicated to the arrival of autumn. Autumn Market. Explore and take part in the Autumn Market event. It will bring new seeds, pets, and lots of equipment. This is Gear Shop, guys, just so you know, weather and much more that you can unlock during the event. You'll also find new and updated features and content. Keep an eye on the event so you don't miss out. But you know guys, this is already interesting. Traditionally guys, admin abuse. We're definitely taking part in it. That's already a fact. Besides that guys, this is a new type of update. Take note guys, it's a new type to celebrate the arrival of autumn. That's really cool. I'm curious about exactly how it's gonna work. But by the way, I'll show you something cool right now. Besides that guys, we can explore and play, but of course they also wrote that it will bring even more. So, you know, the fact that this is at least some new type of event, plus it's autumn, honestly, that already makes me really happy. So yeah, guys, this is cool. That's how it is. On the official jungle account guys, we don't have any new videos. By the way, his videos get a pretty good number of views on TikTok, starting from 4 million and up, more and more. This video guys was posted 4 days ago, so it's already a bit outdated and not really relevant for us anymore. That's why I'm just going to skip it. So, let's move on then. And now guys, we're going to move on to the concept of this update. Well guys, you know, it's snowing a bit here right now, or maybe it's just that time of year. But it's no big deal guys. Right behind me right now is the fall market. The fall market guys is basically an autumn bazaar. There's a lot of stuff here guys. Guys, take a look. We have all sorts of different decorations here. There are actually going to be a lot of decorations guys. And I'm not just talking about the trees. This guys is basically a mock-up of the update which is available to some YouTubers. So nothing here is final and a lot of things will still be changed. Just to let you know in advance, the trees will be completely redone. Right now they're just laid out as these, well, kind of squares. Basically the developers just threw them in here. Plus, there are also some basic decorations guys and a rough idea of the event's functionality. But after that, of course, they're going to redo everything. The trees will be redone and there will be interactive booths. Of course, there's a lot I still can't talk about, but in this video, you'll learn something secret. And also, there are the basic decorations. So even if we run off a bit, guys, we can see that it looks like this. Actually, it seemed bigger in the picture, but right now it's not that big. Most likely, the developers will extend it a bit more and it will go up to about here. So it's really going to be quite long, because it's fall, it's autumn, and it's also a market. A bazaar should always be long, as they say. In short, guys, if we take a closer look, we have, well, hay here, a lot of different decorations, and this 3-layered grass, guys. So now we have not just the ground, then some grass, dirt, grass, and then another layer of autumn like this. That's also pretty cool, actually, that they paid attention to this. By the way, we already have lighting, which is pretty cool. We also have all sorts of crates, barrels, supplies, tables, basically everything. Basically everything that's typically found at a market, I think. Then guys, we have stalls for selling things. But specifically about the selling stalls, guys, they didn't tell us anything and I'm already curious about that. So we can definitely see some barrels and tables here. Tables. We can also do whatever we want here. After that, guys, most likely we'll be able to sell something here. Or maybe in the future they'll add NPCs here and most likely they'll be selling something to us. And accordingly, you'll be able to buy something here as well. That's basically how it works. Is that all there is to it? And here, well, here it's some kind of distribution point, or I think, guys, we'll be selling all our goods here. That's it. Obviously, it's to make things feel more atmospheric, I guess. And of course, on this side as well. On this side, I think there will be some kind of upgrade station or something else. They've already prepared a few of these elements, so most likely NPCs will be sitting in these kinds of booths. Yeah, obviously, there's still a lot that needs to be redone here. I think these tables will be redone as well. By the way, in the picture, they're a bit different. So in the actual render, they look much nicer. Here, for now, it's really more of a rough draft. The trees will be redone, and around them, there will be crowns made of brick. In short, not just brick, but also various kinds of stone, and there will be pumpkins placed there as well. These are really just the basic things for now. They even specifically called this fall market, so that it's clear that filming is currently taking place at this spring market, this bazaar basically. So that's why, guys, we're going to have a bazaar of about this size, just like this. The NPC guys will most likely be standing right here in this booth and in the booth opposite. Most likely there will be one NPC for upgrades, and the second NPC will be for selling all sorts of goods, all kinds of items, basically everything. For this we'll receive leaves, spring leaves, maple leaves if you remember. And of course that's basically how it all works. So essentially sell your goods, fruits, vegetables and food that will be needed for autumn or that people ask you for, and get leaves. Use the leaves to level up your event progress. And basically, I think I've covered the main points. There are, guys, a lot of decorations. The event itself is actually really long, guys. This is what the event actually looks like. What's unusual is that it's just not circular. And the update concept itself, it's exactly like this, straight from the developers. So that's the situation, guys, as it stands for me right now. So, guys, we've seen that we're now moving away from some of the rules. First of all, guys, these more circular events are going to take a backseat. After that, guys, the events will become even longer. So we'll be starting somewhere from here and... wow. Just imagine, guys, ending up in the fair world like that. That's pretty cool. So basically, guys, okay, we're done with the portals. But the main point, guys, is that it's going to be long. Basically, if it starts from there and extends 3 or 4 more blocks forward, then, guys, it will also continue here for those same 3 or 4 blocks. So just imagine, guys, its actual size, how long it's going to be. Essentially, you've seen all the main aspects that are supposed to work, guys. Other than that, they'll just add some decorations and the appearance will change a little. So as you saw, before everything looked a bit rough, here, guys, you can see, for example, they've already added some flowers and all sorts of little extras. All of that, guys, is present here. Here's the fountain, by the way. It's already interactive. All sorts of statues and so on, guys. So you just saw the concept and I think everyone really liked it. But now, guys, let's finally move on to the leaks and see what they're planning to add in the upcoming updates. First of all, guys, these are weekly rewards. First of all, guys, please take a look at what this is, weekly rewards. On the first day, you can get Eleka, the second day, it's the Reclaimer, the third day is already the Masters, the fourth is the Lollipop, the fifth is the Lightning Rod, and the sixth is some kind of seeds. On the seventh day, it will be some kind of pet. Just so you know, guys, I'll say in advance, the pet will be kept separately for these events. After that, if you successfully complete 7 days, your countdown starts from the 7th to the 14th day. It won't be a big deal if you miss a day, because you'll still be able to collect rewards later. So for example, over 15 days, you might end up collecting for 14 or 13 days if you skipped some. But your progress won't be reset. So, for example, if you played for 3 days and then didn't log into the game, you won't have to start over from the beginning. So, guys, these really will be daily and weekly rewards. And by the way, guys, let's get back to Grove and Garden. Just so you guys understand, we already have various types of daily tasks like this. For those who don't know, guys, we have this book. It's located somewhere in gear. The most important thing is probably to find it here. This is the garden guide. So look, you level up here and they've put the daily quests in here basically. And I'll tell you more, guys, they even updated them, which is also cool, and added random seeds here. But guys, I think that's not enough, and the developers think so too. That's why, guys, we'll have rewards just for logging in. Why do they need this? First and foremost, to support online activity. So you guys understand, at the moment, 99 Nights in the Forest has surpassed Grove and Garden in terms of online player count. That's how it is, guys. So we'll need to catch up as well. And by the way, brainrot's power is also knocking on the door because their online numbers are almost the same. brainrot's power is just a little bit lower there, but it's catching up to Grove and Garden very quickly. That's why the developers are even doing simple things now just to keep the online numbers up and to make sure people log into the game every day. That's how it is, guys. Anything to get people to come back. Alright, let's move on to the leaks. Over time, guys, the developers will eventually have to introduce seed trading, as you can see in this picture. I actually think this is a pretty cool development. At the same time, though, it will mess up the economy a bit. I'm not denying that the economy here is already quite complicated, really complicated. But guys, the main point is that they will add seeds. I think they will. So we'll even have bond blossoms for those who have them, and candy blossoms, and basically anything, guys. If you still have those seeds, then yes, congratulations. That will definitely be really awesome. Gear will also be tradable. They will have their own separate tab, as you can see at the bottom. And of course, shekels won't be added at the bottom anymore because how many tabs can you have? So you'll have to do it separately too. If you want to add shekels, you'll need to click on one of these. Want shekels? Click on shekels. Want some sits? Click on the sits. Do you want gear? Press the gear. That's how it is. Well, pets, in turn, are already a plus, of course. Nothing will actually change here. Besides this, the exclusive information is that we will have some awards, guys. Whoever, just see for yourself, whoever reset your shekels in this old system, you'll be able to get top tier rewards. Something really cool, guys. This was written by Jandel himself just yesterday. This, guys, is being done because, look, for example, right now everyone already has a lot of shekels, a whole lot. But, guys, they decided to remove them in this way with this scenario. Honestly, it's a really cheap scenario. I didn't fall for it. I have 100 quadrillion, guys, and of course, as a self-respecting person, obviously, I could go right now and exchange these shekels. Look, guys, so all I need is just Daffodil and what else? You'll get 10 garden tokens, but you'll lose 1 trillion shekels. And there was 1 queue. So that's exactly how they did it, guys. They're shrinking the economy. So later, when everyone has little, they'll make it so you start getting a lot. So guys, that's exactly when people like me will start to rule because we'll have huge balances and I didn't fall for this system. And of course, I won't get anything cool, so I'll have to register some account and sell something to it so that my script gets activated. So that's how it is. But mainly, guys, for now, I don't want to sell these points because it's just too cheap to simply exchange them. I already have a lot of them and honestly, I don't want to exchange them. Preparing for the Halloween event. Yeah, guys, this is a cat, some kind of witch's cat because it has this little witch's hat. After that, guys, we have this bear, a zombie bear, just a little bit like that. And of course, the cute dog with this little Halloween basket, guys. Honestly, it looks pretty good. But we still have some time before Halloween. Just a reminder, we still have about a month until Halloween. Actually, a little more, about a month and a half until Halloween, guys. So for now, just wait. We still have to wait for, what, about 4 or 5 more updates. So they'll be here soon, but not as soon as we'd like. Next, guys, obviously, is to remove all these notifications. Just take a look, guys, at how many different mutation applications there are, and they simply suggested adding a separate button to hide all these mutations. So there will just be some kind of off notification button. What is that? It means to turn off notifications. So all of these, whoever did something, you won't see it, but they'll do it behind the scenes because for many people, it's inconvenient to see all this taking up the whole screen. It just interrupts everything. The idea got a lot of likes, so it will be implemented literally in 1 or 2 updates very soon. The concept of the Halloween update, at the moment this is just from a user, but it would be nice to see it from the developers. Take note, guys, I don't know why, but for some reason it reminds me of Pet Simulator X, where we have a separate Halloween shop. This is actually a really fresh idea. Here we have a seed pack, an egg, and some kind of, I don't know what it is, probably another little creature. Here, guys, we have Jack quests. Basically, over there stands a pumpkin man like this Jack who gives out quests for completing certain tasks. And on the right, we also have some kind of reward claims most likely. So that's where we actually get the rewards. Honestly, the concept looks pretty cool. And to be honest, I would really like our new Halloween update to have these 3 circles like that. Honestly, I really liked it just from the picture. But you guys let me know, what do you think of this kind of Halloween update? Let me remind you guys about the new soilty. This whole idea has gathered a huge number of likes, over 1,500. The main point, guys, is that it doesn't change anything. I showed this in older videos, but now it's basically confirmed that we're most likely going to have it. So guys, what is it? It's just a visual change to your, well, these fields. They won't have a major impact on anything, but if you plant the right fruit in the right field, it will grow with bigger boosts. Besides that, it will be larger and also proportionally more expensive. So it's a really cool feature. But if you plant it in a different field, it will just be default, like if you planted it in the original soil and nothing would happen, guys. So that's how this interesting feature works, but still, I think it will also be coming soon, literally in 2 or 3 updates. This idea, guys, has already gathered more than 2,000 likes. Just so you understand, guys, it's about a shield. People aren't asking for much, just to add some protection for their plants or just their crops. But who could really approach them? There's some kind of bond blossom worth trillions, sextillions with a huge number of mutations. Some guy just comes along and for 37 Robux, which is practically nothing, almost free, just takes and steals it the same way. He gets those trillions and he literally only lost a couple of Robux. No big deal. And guys, that's exactly why they need to invent this shield. Before, people talked about needing a key, now they're talking about a shield and so on. So guys, it's going to be something along those lines, and I hope you'll also buy it to protect your plants from those donators who are willing to sell anything for any price just to take your plants. Hopefully that won't happen anytime soon. By the way, the shield will be good for 10 uses. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Well folks, those were our leaks. I showed you the most important ones. This was Tima with you. Thank you all for watching. I wish you all good luck. Have a great time at the new event. And goodbye to everyone.